Hey, it's Checkmate, and welcome back to Die in the Dungeon. We're going to go ahead and record a Die in the Dungeon 101 live. So anyway, you might notice we have a new starting deck for Mango. So this is a balance change. I think it's a good change. We got heavy attack dice, heavy block dice that are now D8s instead of D6s. Let's go with Bento Box, and then let's go through a D7 with the new Mango. All right, so we are in Area 1. We have the first fly, and this is a nice roll. So like one shot the first fly with 8 HP, that's pretty good. As long as we have 4 more dice on the board at the end of the turn, we will heal plus 2 HP. So that's going to be really great for keeping us alive. And then that is still very much a strength of Mango's hand, is even though we don't have a D4 boost anymore, we still have heavy and we still have a D4 block. So we're going to be able to meet this requirement pretty easily. And then this is a pretty interesting map. So we've got plenty of good choices for our discards. We could go a little higher on the discards like this, but I do kind of like the opportunity to make a little money maybe, but we also have some events we could choose from. So we got a lot of things we can choose from. Let's just go ahead and kill the fly. We could grab another D8 attack. I don't know if I want to do that though. We also have a heal die that we could get. It's also a D8. Go ahead and skip. Oh yes, the curses. The curses. Idolizing Eye seems a little bit punishing, even though I've got a pretty good amount of block I could do. With Bento Box, I might be okay with Primordial Fear. Otherwise, Septic Bandage is not bad probably with Mango's hand. I don't actually know. Kind of the idea is Primordial Fear will take 1 damage whenever we use all of our energy dice. And that's going to happen quite a bit because we have D8s we got to worry about. Now, what should happen is we get the D8s locked on the board, we use less energy, and then Bento Box starts to heal us back up. That's kind of the idea. So like this, we'll have to try this out. So we go like this, we get a block, which is really nice, but then we put down our heavy attack. This really doesn't make any sense to put down the heavy attack this turn though. So that's a really low number for heavy. This is better. This is much better. So we'll go like this. We'll put our heavy down there. We'll take a damage. And then I think this will actually count as 4. So we'll see. Yeah, it counted as 4 dice. The ant dice actually still counts 4. All right, how many? Yeah, and so I'll just put more dice on here. I won't use up the energy. I'll heal back up to full. Yeah, Mango is still quite powerful here. Terrain's very powerful, so I'm thinking of picking that up. It's also not bad to have a heal die, even though I have like a consistent heal here. This is a glass heal, so I'll probably take Terrain. And then I'll find a way probably here to remove the glass. And then we're going to hit these elite battles. That's going to give us the chance. I think we can hit maximum elite battles this way, but then I don't get another shop. So I'll have to think about that. But I am going up this way because I like the event. I like the elite battle, and I'm going to get rid of glass on my terrain there. Wow, these are some good relics. So 1 change in the shop, which this is the very first shop. So like I'm so broke. And there's no free samples, but they've really changed the relic pools that are available in the shop here, so in the forge. So buying Prismatic Mango or even Visionary Egg, Visionary Egg would not be the one that I'm going for just because I'm not going to go through the entire battle picking up every dice ever. But Prismatic Mango would be so strong, especially with Primordial Fear. Let's go ahead and just save the money, skip. All right, and then Stronger, Defensive, or Grow. These are all pretty cool options. Let's just go Stronger. I want to see more defensive. Unpolished Shards, that'll be great for glass, so in case we want to leave glass on that one. Caffeinated Feline deals damage to the dice left in the board. I think Unpolished Shards is probably stronger. And maybe instead of removing glass, I might try to just put like Heavy or Gravity on this instead and basically cancel the glass, like get a boost for glass and then cancel it. All right, so let's start off, use up the energy, and we'll just block. Okay, and then with that stuck to the board, we'll now put our terrain out there, and let's just keep using energy and blocking. And now we have a great terrain spot right there. Just place that, place that. We have so much block right now. Now we do have another phase of the elite battle. Oh, that's glued right on there. That's nice. That's nice. But as you can see, I have no problem keeping 4 dice on here. It's not a challenge to do that. I have so many dice on my board right now. So let's go ahead and take care of this guy. Very nice. And then let's just do something like that for now. And then can I kill him without boosting him too much? Ow. Let's just do this instead. So now I've got to get my block, my heavy back up. After, of course, I killed that guy. All right, then we kill this guy. 3, yeah. All right, we made it. New relic, we have Shiny Stone. Boost dice gain +1 boost value in all available target slots or dice with their first phase active gain +2 extra value. This just seems really niche. I'm gonna take Shiny Stone, that's a lot more versatile. I do need to get these rolling higher, and maybe if I have a chance to pick up a D4 boost, exactly like that. Okay, I don't really want this attack D4. I think I'm okay with the heavy and the normal one. I think I'm gonna grab this boost die. And then, oh yeah, money. Probably money. Yeah, I'm strong enough. I just need money. All right, so let's go here and then we'll have some decisions to make. First off, let's go ahead and discard one of the extra boost dice. And then we need to make it to a shop. We need enough money. This is like the melting knife event, or it might be the collector event. Yeah, I do want to hit this last shop just in case. So I think we'll go here, hit 2 elite battles, go across to this event, go to the shop. All right, so let's play that, and then we'll just stall for a second. All right, and then let's go ahead and boost up a terrain spot. Start that heal up. Keep the heal going. Nice. All right, and then what we'll do is we'll attack this guy first, and then we'll take care of these guys. Can I do this with... I can't really cover everything. That's okay. Yeah, we've got infinite heal, basically. Nice. Place these here. Nice. And we just made it through. Make sure to heal back up. There we go. Full health again. All right. New relic. Monkey Paw. If you die. Golden Fruit. Golden Fruit's awesome now. They changed it, by the way. So Golden Fruit, at the end of the battle, increase +1 your max HP. We're going to do that and get so tanky. Monkey Paw's okay, but I don't plan on dying, so we don't need it, obviously. All right. Skip for the money. Skip for the money. And let's go to the shop. All right, we have Flash, we have Retry, we have Toxic, we do not have Gravity. That is unfortunate. We also don't have Remove the Glass, so that's also unfortunate. Flash is pretty good. I might put it on like this. Nah, I mean, Flash goes against Bento Box. Let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here. Maybe Retry on one of these heavy ones. I'm not sure. Let's just get out of here. We'll try the next shop. Maybe it's gonna be a little better. All right, Rose. All right, and then we'll do some damage. I'm gonna have to stall if I'm gonna heal up all of this. Hold on. 9, there. Okay, there we go. All right, I need to stall up so I can remain at full health. So this is gonna be fun. Just hold on a second. I guess I can't really stall too much. because I will have to play down my attack dice so I can get 4 dice on the board. But I probably will be able to get to full health. This isn't strictly necessary to do, because Golden Fruit will allow me to increase my max HP anyway. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's wait for the stuff to come in. Alright, and then now we can heal back up to full. I might skip here. The double dip attack is kind of looking nice. I don't have any more discards coming up, so I'm probably going to skip for now. That does look pretty nice to use. The double dip would counteract kind of some of the draw issues, like not really, but sort of. Here, let's try to do. Well, that's. Yeah. Let's try to do this. We'll take advantage of at least some of the extra boost there. Okay, he's gonna escalate. Yep, get more. And then we're gonna start putting down the heavy. Yeah. Big heavy. That does a lot of damage. Alright. Now we start healing back up. And there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Heal back up. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Heal back up. Yeah. And then I've got a heal croissant pillar that I can use just in case I didn't have enough. There we go. Yeah, very powerful indeed. Scavenger Beak, gain +2 coins when you enter a shop or a forge. That's not bad. Leather Case is gain extra value every time you reroll. I have no reroll right now, so I'm gonna go with Scavenger Beak. And ooh, there's a reroll die actually. So reroll die, if that was flash, I'd probably take it. Re-rolling the heavy dice back up would be kind of a cool way to do this. But of course, Scavenger Beak is also going to be good because now I gain money whenever I go into the shop, so I can spend it a little bit. Reroll with heavy is kind of a fun thought, but let's just skip for now and keep going according to the plan. All right, let's start with just place these dice out there. I will have to worry about this guy boosting up a storm. So let's go ahead and play that, play that, play that, play that. Okay, there we go. Lots of block, big terrain spot. Good, that would have been kind of annoying if he boosted that guy. That would have been pretty dangerous, actually. There's 15. There's 16. So we might actually go against this guy first. And then we got a better roll on our die there, so let's kill him. Heal back up to full. And there you go. Full health again, and more max HP. Energizer, we'll just keep skipping, taking the money. Let's see how Scavenger Beak works. This is the first time using new Scavenger Beak. So, yay, I got more money. All right, Pachinko balls and sweet pastry. Sweet pastries might actually be okay because I have 2 attack, I have 2 block. So that'd just be like +1 value for each for only $6. That seems pretty good. Let's go ahead and start buying some upgrades. Now I need to save like, what is it, $5 for gravity potentially on that thing. So let's go ahead and upgrade. Let's start with this one. Let's just make that roll 3s. Let's go with this one, and we might go up and just do like 6s. Yeah, that's probably a good way to do stuff, is just go like 6s or 4s. And then let's do that one more time with this one too. There we go. And that's probably all for now. So event. And it is the collector this time, so we get to choose common relics, bubbly cement, bucket of paint. I do not have the hand for bucket of paint, so by default I'm going with bubbly cement. Bubbly cement's actually kind of good. Every time you gain block, gain +1 additional block. That's pretty nice. That's much better than what it was before. Also, it has new art. So that's kind of cool. This has new art too. But there's no way I'm getting 5 or more dice of the same type in my deck. Alright, thanks, collector. Yay, more money. That's really nice. Let's take heavy. And let's go ahead and just drop it on... That would be such a bad idea, wouldn't it, to drop it on that? Like, I really want gravity. Cancel out. Let's think about that for a second. Let's put pack on this thing. Let's put grow on... I don't know. Do I want grow? What do I have coming up? Just the battle. All right, let's grab grow at least and put it on something. Or Jester Potion. I don't have enough money for Jester Potion because I spent it all. All right, let's just put grow on this block. We'll just go stall. Woohoo! All right, that's a lot of damage, but let's just go ahead and use up some of our dice, and let's just kill that guy. Small amounts of damage, and we have that die there. All right, nice. So now we have nice big spot on the boost. Let's go ahead and place our attack die on it, and then, yeah. So we'll just keep healing, we'll do more damage. If he puts out his like big attack every time, that we might actually start accumulating damage, but like if he does that 12 attack every time, we might be in a little bit of trouble. But I don't think he will. Then we'll just slowly heal back up. Yeah, we're fine. Heal back up. Got him. Yep, we'll just stall a little bit maybe. Any stalling? Here, we'll do a little bit of damage to you while we heal back up, just passively. And we'll just pass a turn there. Here we go. All right, and then we go here, stall a little more. And then we go here, stall a little more. Wow, gameplay. And then there we go. Full health. New relic, Star Yo-Yo or Reptilian Scales. We'll probably go Reptilian Scales because I do have a pretty good amount of block that I'm able to do, so that'll be extra damage. Versus Star Yo-Yo just deals excess damage over to the next one, so I think that's probably a better idea. We could even go Barrier. Let's go with Barrier. Let's build something kind of tanky. Then we'll go Boosted Potion, and now we're on to Area 2. All right, so let's take stock. So Bento Box, that's just overpowered. That's the most overpowered starter. Not the most, it's very overpowered. Unpolished Shards is helping our terrain boost get a little bigger, so that's kind of nice. I do have a little more glass in my hand than I really should. I need to put gravity on this one ideally, and then I need to take glass off of this boost. Although it does kind of help with my hand size a little bit. I'm probably going to get rid of this attack and then go just lean more fully into the barrier. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. I guess Reptilian Scales is kind of what we're building towards. Let's try to get some block out here. Oh, we're not gonna have a lot of leftover block. Yeah, because we have Bubbly Cement, so that's gonna help us. Bubbly Cement's gonna trigger for barrier, and then gonna trigger again when I play the actual block dice. Yeah, here we go. Let's get some big stacks of barrier up. And we're just gonna deal passive damage. Yeah. Alright, we made it. Oh, Jackpot Potion, I have to gamble. We have to do it. We might go with Inflation Pouch. I think that's going to be the least damaging out of like Idolizing Eye. That's going to deal more damage to us. And then Shattered Opal is going to hurt our draw, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is not great. But considering 2 of those are glass and 2 of those are heavy, we're making it by. All right, so getting rid of glass. I've got some options here. I could also get rid of this attack die, which I think is probably the right move to kind of tune down the deck a little bit. Do I want the event or do I want to try to avoid the event? I have to kind of think a little bit about what the events are. The one that comes to mind is Arrow Trap, and I don't really want to do Arrow Trap. I guess I could get Makeshift Trench, and that allows me to get more blocks, so maybe I do want to get Arrow Trapped. It doesn't hurt to go try to find out. We have another opportunity here to discard. And we have an Elite Battle at the top, but then we won't get to go to the Forge, which I have a feeling, even with Inflation Patch, we're probably going to want to see what the Forge is about. It might actually be a good idea, like going forward for future runs, to save some of the money, given how close this Forge is. There could actually be really good relics, but I don't have that much money. Wow, great. What am I doing? Let's link that and that and that. And let's gamble. All right, 1-7. Wow, as long as I don't die right away. There we go. All right, place that. Let's do big blocks. And then we're gonna need to heal back up, so let's just take that. All right, big block. That's 3, that's 3. Okay, 3 either way. But this gives me more block because I'm taking advantage of Shiny Stone. Let's do that. Now all I need is the High Wizard Cloak, because then I could be... Every time I heal with Bento Box, I get more barrier. That'd be really strong. Where is the... Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. Yeah, link everything up. Link everything up. Nice. All right, now to slowly heal back all the way up to full. Because my initial roll was pretty bad. I mean, I probably don't want to put too much block out there, because then I'm going to kill that person that, what is this, Firefly? I'm going to kill the Firefly before I even get all my health back. Just like that. Well, okay, Void Dice, that's a choice that I could make. I'm definitely gonna skip. I'm just trying to get my bearings on what I want to do next. So I want to make this better, and I want to make it not have glass on it. And I do kind of want to have Makeshift Trench. Okay, no, it's the Hoarse Voice guy. So offer a relic. I could do a couple of different things. I could offer like Sweet Pastries to get money. I don't want to get a rare relic because that's so expensive. I could get something even with Inflation Patch that's pretty good. I don't know rare tier. I'd have to go look at the shop. I do want to offer, I think, a relic for probably Sweet Pastries is the one that's not really affecting my build. And there is, I think, probably still an exploit where I could get rid of one of these curses, but I don't want to get rid of Bento Box or Reptilian Scales. So let's offer this, and we'll go Sweet Pastries. Let it go. Take the money. Pretty rich. That's better than my jackpot potion. All right. Oh, with common relics for 15 bucks. Never mind. $20 was a steal. Oh my goodness. This is awful. All right. Forgotten Manifesto can be good. Wow. Inflation Pouch is actually kind of brutal. That's pretty expensive. All right. Do I want to go Forgotten Manifesto and gain a little bit extra value from these things? I could do that. It's also like this, just this last area 1, this was $2 and it's $11. Everything is so expensive. Okay, let's go. So instead of using these for max HP, I could use them for the redistributes. So I think we do that. I think we go silver, and then let's make this not as bad. Oh, that's a lot of money. Okay, and then, so 1, 2 free redistributes, which I'm probably going to use on these two. and then a get rid of glass and a discard. So I will spend this on modifying a dice, and I will modify this pack die so it can take advantage of communism. All right, so let's put the plan into motion. We will remove all properties of this one. Now it no longer has glass, which is probably good. We will redistribute the values of this. So these all roll 5s, communism. And then we'll go to this elite battle and see how it pans out. All right, place that, place that, place that, place that. Good enough. Oh, that was bad. That's bad. Oh no. Stop. Cease. Okay, let's go ahead and hit him because he's getting too boosty. Ah, it's 12 damage already. Ugh. Yikes. All right, there we go. There we go. He's gonna boost quite a bit too, isn't he? All right, let's just play boost, get rid of him, or block, I should say, so that he can stop boosting this stupid fly. There we go, just play the dice. All right, we'll heal back up slowly and not really try too hard. Just make sure we get 4 dice out there because, yeah, there we go. And then we gotta go back into it and get a lot of block, even some attack. All right, there, we're getting our health back up. This is gonna work out okay. But as you can see, we're back up to full health because I just did a little bit of stalling. But we're going into the OP reptilian scales build. Oh, bullseye. Liquid karma. Oh, liquid karma is actually good now. Draw +1. I do like that a lot. Bullseye's got the new art. Boost dice. Gain +2 boost value for every boost dice they target. That's not me. So we'll go liquid karma. Liquid karma is actually good. Coin dice, more or less, yes. Now we take the redistribute and we go here. Make these all even for manifesto. Then we go here. What am I doing? I've already forgotten. So I think I want to get rid of this basic attack die. Because that's okay being glass, that's okay being glass. We'll figure that out later. We'll just get a few less dice. Although I don't want to get too few dice that I can't use bento. So I do need to be careful about that. I still have plenty. But that would be awkward. Okay, those guys need to be taught a lesson so they don't escalate too much. And then place down the dice, place down the dice. There we go. Now we need to turn our gaze upon this guy. He can get pretty high. Four, that's pretty decent, pretty decently high. All right, and then let's just play the dice. Yeah, this build kind of snowballs too, because after you kill the first enemy, you gain more block. Like more and more block, because less enemies deal you damage. Skip there. All right, we have a shop, and I'm hoping for gravity. All right, we have gravity, which I will put on the terrain. I kind of want to put it on the glass. Just for like money farming. We'll go with terrain though. And then we'll go hollow. No, I'm poor. Okay, we won't go hollow. So the glass and terrain combo will basically, glass will be negated, the downside of it. So we'll be able to override glass with gravity. So it'll keep going back into our hand that we can keep playing it over and over. And this unpolished shards will keep giving us the bonus of glass without the downside. All right, event time. Hey, arrow trap. Okay, So let's, ooh. I forgot that this was Snake Eyes and this was Makeshift Trench. I do want makeshift Trench because then my bubbly cement can keep going. It's definitely not worth the risk. Like, this is a bad decision to go with Makeshift Trench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, if it gets rid of this one, I'll be really upset. If it gets rid of these two, that will be unfortunate. And if it gets rid of any of the other ones, we'll probably be okay. Yeah, like, I just don't have any use for Snake Eyes. Like, that's already free. I could put Hollow on this one and get Snake Eyes and just make it super free energy. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, moral of the story is the better choice is to not do this, but I want to do it. Okay, that's unfortunate, but we're okay. Now do I have enough money to want to go to the forge? By the way, like with Inflation Pouch, Crazy Person, the common relics are $15 in the forge. So I could go here and get a free relic and then go get a free rearrange. So that's what I'm gonna do. By the way, I haven't even been thinking about how I should play the mantises, so I guess I better figure out what my strategy is for that. All right, but yes, we have, that's gonna be a lot of damage if I do that. So let's wait for that. Let's just put a little bit of block up and try to minimize damage. Ow. All right, there we go. And then let's put this here, put that there, and sure, how about some barrier? So like Makeshift Trench really wasn't worth, I think, getting rid of the other block because it's not really giving me that much block compared to what I normally get. Let's grab this and, oh, that'd be a bad idea. Let's put this here and nope, let's put this here and just put that there, I guess. Yeah, they need to make Makeshift Trench better now. I think either that or I'm just using the wrong deck for it, which that could also be the case. I'm weak. All right, and then put that there, put that there. Let's just start that back at the top. But I do like kind of the little synergy that Bubbly Cement has with the different gaining one blocks. Thanks, bees. What's going on? What are you doing here? All right, there we go. There we go. That there, sure. 63 block is pretty good. All right, and then you guys stay out of the way. Let's place that right there. Because I mean, I could get more dice, and that could help me a little bit with my Makeshift Trench, but yeah, we are overpowered right now. We're ridiculously overpowered. Bittersweet Cake, which is some free heal, or Trembling Chair, which is flash, which I don't have. So we'll go Bittersweet Cake, take a little money, take a little more money. I could make coin even, or I could make barrier even. Barrier is probably the smarter choice because I'm going to be playing it more often right now. Coin right now is just a one-time use. All right. Boss time. So they have 70 HP each. They have different monitors. I'm going to have things glued to the board, so I think I really want to kill this guy first, which is not a surprise. This guy is generally the weaker one. Plus, I'm going in on the barrier build, which means his little early attacks won't be dealing as much catastrophic damage to me. So let's aim. Let's place this one. Let's go attack first. Yeah, attack first. There we go. We're fine. And then let's go. Okay, let's place that there. And then let's play this here. And then the boost there. Alright, we're getting our barrier up a little, it's fine. And then thankfully, yeah, place that there, place the heavy block. Oh, that's unfortunate placement. Okay, it's fine though. So let's do this. Yeah, so the heavy being glued to the board is dangerous for this mantis, as you can see. So let's try to boost up our stuff. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, hold on. Count. Okay, 38. Ugh. Okay, count again. That is 32, 36. Okay, I will be fine. In fact, I should probably still put this here, maybe. It's just really bad that he's negating all of my block that I'm gaining with that. All right, if I do this, that is 38, and that is now, that's so much damage. Okay, let's just do this for now. Ow. Yeah, because then he's gonna come back again, so I need to be careful with that. Alright, he's gonna deal 10 damage. I have enough barrier. Barrier's nice. Let's do this thing, gravity, and then some more barrier right there. Oops. Ooh, we're low. Let's just put this here, and then I might do that. I don't want to do too much. That's gonna be 24 by itself, then 26. So I'll still be alive, and then not gonna be dealing any damage to this guy yet. All right, get him out of here. Take this guy and throw him out. Okay, we're safe now. So that is a little bit dangerous. But here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'll put that right there. All right, finish. We gotta get the barrier value up. That's gonna be the main. Main defense against this guy. All right, yeah, because block's okay. Block's fine. Oops, sorry. Double clicking is dangerous. But yeah, we need a little more max HP before going into the next battle. Or just a little more HP in general, I mean. So let's do this, this. All right, well, we made it through. So new relic, building blocks, you can pay less, or fake dumbbell for the heavy property. Let's go. All right, we've got the bona fide heavy build intact, and we'll take the Jester Potion just for fun. All right, Area 3 check-in. So this is not quite all of our deck. We do have a heavy attack die hidden there somewhere. Bento Box, of course, very strong, especially with Mango's default deck, and we've even improved it by adding more like cheap dice and more block. Our main theme here, we've got like Bubbly Cement and Makeshift Trench to kind of give us a little bit extra block, and then Reptilian Scales is supposed to turn that block into damage. And then we of course just stall behind that massive wall the whole time. Now, Fake Dumbbell. We now have Fake Dumbbell, which will make our heavy dice never go down in face value. So that'll be fun. They're now eternal dice. So let's do not that. That and that. There we go. All right, now here's the question. Does Reptilian Scales trigger his poison? Because if so, we might be in a little bit of trouble. Oh, he's spreading poison. Stop. All right, so let's go ahead and do some heavy block, and let's just place that there. Yeah, clean that space up. All right, now let's see. Oh, okay, 0. Oh, wait, never mind. This guy doesn't have poisonous. Get out of here. No poison needed. That's great news. All right, so I don't even have to worry about him spewing poison on me whenever I hit him. Let the damage commence after I stall a bit and heal. Nice. I just have eternal dice sticking to the board. I'm gonna be doing 12 damage permanently. Actually, I think there's a terrain spot underneath that, so it's not gonna be 12 damage permanently. Let's just stick that up there and have a permanent terrain just for fun. Well, because he's gonna die. Yeah, he's gonna die. All right, well, that was fun. Not bad. Not bad. Let's take the money. All right, and then Acidic Blood, we get Pointy. Shattered Opal, we get Minus Draw, or Death's Vow. That's dangerous. I'm not going with Death's Vow. Shattered Opal is not the worst thing in the world because really I just need to worry about the initial draw because that's eternal, that's eternal. That might as well be as eternal, and that's class. So Shattered Opal. All right, and then we can take the boss. Like, we're strong enough to take the boss. So we're just gonna go through this fight, like go through the floor. And then I guess we'll go here for just event stuff and make it short, and we'll pick up some more relics, and maybe we'll get gravity and put it on the coin die or something. Make that kind of stupid. Because I don't have enough money already. All right, and then permanent block, please. Okay, now these guys boosting up, that's not great. So let's do some of this. All right, we need to put the attack on the board. This is now a requirement. Attack, go on the board. Wow, we're actually really low now. All right, let's place these like that. And let's do that. And let's drink that while we're here. Oh. All right, there we go. We're gonna survive now. My deck is too passive for these guys. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna deal as little damage as possible while still getting my paycheck. So I just get a little more heal here, thank you. A little more heal. A little more heal. Here, I'll give you a little boost. There you go. Get a lot of boost. Wow, okay. Backstab, what a great dice. Also D8 Prism. Wow, what a winner. Oh, hello, collector. Okay, I don't really want to get rid of any of my dice. Oh, crazy person wants regen. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, actually. Regen would probably be better than barrier. I mean, I think I could also skip discarding and just pick up the regen. I think he'd let me do that. But then I get free regen on the board. Yeah, so just skip. And then I'll take the heavy regen. Wow, that feels scummy of me. I just stole it from him. Crazy person says yes. Great, and then raincoat really does me nothing. $22, is that what you said they were gonna be? Yeah, you said they were gonna be $22. The wiki was right, plug for the wiki. Plug for crazy person. Fingerless mittens, why would you pay $22 for fingerless mittens? That's a terrible deal. I think we make this be even. So we spend a little bit of money because I have lots of it. If I do raincoat, That might help me early on, so I'll grab it, and then let's leave now. Now my goal is just put heavy on all of my dice. I don't really need the mirror. Heavy on all of my dice, and then I just don't play anymore. Oh, free redistribute. No, I don't want mirror, crazy person. Let's redistribute this one now. There. That's for my OCD. All right, attack this person first. Play down the attack. Or not the attack, play down the block. And that's gonna start growing. Now the problem is whenever he does not damage me, he's gonna go up. So let's grab this, grab the terrain, grab the barrier. Just get that out of my hand. Uh-oh. 21, 25. I probably should not be playing like this. All right. Here we go. This is where we turn it around. Maybe. 21, 25. Yeah, we're putting a positive spin on this now. Wow, I got so low right there. This is dumb. Let's put that right there. Still good. There we go. See, we're fine. All right, we'll get him next turn. For sure. All right. Wow, that's only a little bit stressful. I'm just checking my barrier stacks. The halving kind of eats into them quite a bit, doesn't it? Let's see, just put dice on the board. Next fight. Double everything, there we go. Let's get rid of this guy. I want to get rid of him now. Then place everything. Let's see. Crazy person says we need another attack. The deck is kind of weak. Why did I not pick mirror? I don't want to pick mirror. I want to go with the reptilian scales build. All right, we made it. Why not defense mirror then? That's a good point. Oh no, it's top hat. Anti-communism. Capitalists. All right, baby tick. We'll take that, and then we'll take void. Just kidding. All right. I want money. I want money fast. And then we leave. Wow, what a build. Okay, grab that, and then grab that, and then 29, that's 30. That's gonna be a lot of damage, but I think we'll be okay. Oh my goodness, that is so much damage. All right, let's. Where did my block die go? That's too bad. Now what do I do? All right, let's just put that. Put that. Yeah, right there. And then what is that? 35, 39. I think we're dead. Oh no, not quite. All right, let's try this again. Place that there. And then coins. All right, here we go. Let's just keep boosting that terrain spot. Back to full health. This deck requires just a little bit of setup. There we go. All right, now we're rolling. Yeah, trench and bubble cement, and not only that, raincoat. these common tier relics are like chugging. They're trying to, I guess, makeshift trench is uncommon. But yeah, those are literally keeping me alive with bubbly cement. All right, play that. Play that. There we go. Can you stop messing up my board? Just clean this out. All right, got him. All right, here we go. Here we go. Stack more of that. More terrain. More terrain, more barrier. I mean, this would not be the type of deck you would take into Endless. It just wouldn't scale hard enough, fast enough. Ouch. Get out of my boost spot. Get out of my boost spot, boy. All right. I need to focus on him first, though, I think. Or I need to get him out of the way so I can use all of my boost spots. Yeah. Nice. Now I can focus on boosting the terrain for no reason. Yeah, we're gonna get to him long before he gets to us. Here, have some terrain. Yeah, you're done. All right, here we go. Nice, we did it. New relic. Wow. I guess I'll take Ring of the Berserker because I have no dice that can roll zeros. I also have like $1 million. All right, what am I looking at? Let's skip that. Let's get that. I maybe should pick up potions actually for the boss fight just in case so I don't get hit right at the beginning and die. All right, ready for another grind. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. I have not enough of the dice here, so let's do that. And then let's put that there and that there. All right. I should probably take care of this guy actually, because he's gonna do a lot of damage if I don't watch out. So let's do this and this and this and that. Nope. And that, I guess. 8, yeah. That's probably not the right move. I probably need to do this instead. And then that's going to be a 28, 34. So I will probably live, maybe. Yeah, we got pretty close. Yeah, and he's going to do a lot of damage now. So I need to stop clowning. And instead connect these up. Yes. Yes. All right. Now this gets me a little more barrier. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm full health. I'm taking might modifier. It's all working according to plan. It's exactly how I meant things to go. All right. There we go. We're fine. Yeah, things are going great. This will be a good Die in the Dungeon 101 what not to do video. Because there was a lot of dumb things that I did in this run. Let's go here and boost that and place that. All right, we made it through. Now we just start rolling up everybody else. There, 100 barriers, that's pretty nice. How about I do that again? There we go. All right. Once we get going, though, we're really strong. Let's do the Holy Potion. And then let's go to the event. Here's Determination Juice. You get 3 tangled slots on the board, but then remove Curse afterwards. Next battle. So it's only for 1 battle? Okay. I guess Cobweb Boots is not as bad as I was remembering. But Determination Juice, that's first dice you place on the board will be re-rolled once per turn. I mean, that does literally nothing for my thing, but interesting. Just take the money and leave. All right, once again, it is going to be a fight for survival until I'm able to hit my dice already. So that might be a good start, just right there. Get that block down, get it growing. And then I think we need to start the attack cooking. So just put it right there. Wow, it's very low. But now we should probably be just about fine because we'll get the terrain going and the barrier going. Ooh, that's so low. Okay. But yeah, we should be fine from this point, probably maybe onwards. Alright. Yep, there we go. I did not get Mage Ninja. Yes, I might get the next one, but I'll have built up enough of a natural immunity to death that it will be fine. But I also did have a Holy Potion that I was kind of saving in my back pocket, so I think I would have been fine even with the ninjas. I've done some very interesting dice placement. I don't really know why I did that. But honestly, I think the spitters are kind of worse for my build than the mages, because I start out by taking lots of damage and not doing damage. So the spitters are really bad, but the mages don't really do anything to me. Like they deal damage, but they don't have their escalation until I get my build rolling, and then I'm pretty good after that. I should probably start like boosting that, because that is so little damage. That's taking forever. All right, let's place that at the top. Place that there. Place that there. There we go. Have I just not been paying attention, or do they like spread their poison a lot faster? Because it seems like I look away and immediately he's got poison just everywhere. Cool. I probably need to alternate back and forth because otherwise they'll stack up their block pretty quick. That's gonna take forever though. Maybe I'll stack up fast enough with my terrain that I'll be able to get through them. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Like Shadow Cloak, get Shadow Cloak. And then, oh, Gravity Prism die. That's kind of fun. Or Void, yeah, Void. Jackpot, all right. Let's go ahead and put Grow on that. And let's put Flash on nothing. And then let's buy the Block Potion. Or the blue, we'll buy the blue Soul Potion. I think for the final boss though, I think this is actually probably better. Because I'm gonna get between 2 and 8, and this one I get between 1 and 6. Yeah, that's better. Alright, boss time. Welcome to the boss. We have just taken 1 damage because it is turn 1 and the Shadow Cloak has dealt us turn 1's worth of damage because that's what the Shadow Cloak does now. We will start off our battle by rolling a 7. That's great. That's going to help us out a lot. Like that was game changer right there. All right, so 20 damage is coming into us. It doesn't have to. We could say no, but here's my deck so far. We have a Glass Gravity Terrain, a Silver D4 Boost, a Glass Heavy Regen, a Heavy Grow Block, a Flash Coin D4, which is great by the way, a Barrier Block, a Boost Block, or Boost Die, Barrier Die, Boost Die, and then a Heavy Grow Block. All right, let's start out with there. Let's start out with this, and let's not use our Pure. Let's hold these in reserve just in case I don't get things going in time. But the nice thing with our build is Fake Dumbbell will leave these this block die and this regen die stuck to the board forever. So that's gonna be great. All right, so far the cost benefit of Shadow Cloak has not kicked in yet. So we'll have to see if we can get that turned around. Let's go ahead and get some more barrier though. And make sure he does not poke the dice that we want to have. Wow, I have a lot of dice here in my hand, which is quite surprising. So let's go ahead and let's place this one right here. That's gonna be a great spot for the attack dice to just sit there and start attacking things forever. Go. And then, yep, we just play stuff. So we'll play that one there and that, and then we'll play these right here. So I'm gonna take 5 damage from Shadow Cloak. So I still haven't really gotten to use the Fortify. So good job, developers. You have successfully nerfed Shadow Cloak. So far it's taking me just a little bit of time. Oh my goodness. This is gonna take forever. All right. We're just gonna have to keep stacking on our block and our terrain, our barrier and our terrain. All right, and then play all those. Please poke one of those dice. He didn't poke the thing. Do I have to have 3 or more dice? Is that what's going on? I don't remember. I'll have to look at his stance the next time it rolls around. Wow, I have so many sting dice right now, but this is where our build really works out nicely. Is I have a lot of block coming in, and Shadow Cloak is helping retain that, and then Reptilian Scales is converting that into damage. So we stay very safe, and we deal 50 damage to him. Nice. Okay, if you have 3 or more dice in your hand, okay, 3 or more dice. Thank you for poking that dice. That was very nice of you. More barrier. More barrier, more block. Nice. We have so much block. We might... I don't think we'll get close to killing him this turn, maybe. But in the next couple turns. Alright, next turn we got him. Look how many sting dice he gave me. That's like pitiful. That's so sad. Like he's really trying. Should I help him out? Yeah, I'll help him out. I'll play some of his dice for him. Boom. Yeah, 338 coins just chilling in the corner. Yeah, what inflation pouch? That's all world leaders take note. If you're dealing with inflation, just get the coin die out. Start making money. That fixes everything. Mango's still really strong. Like really strong, and Bento Box is broken, and Shadow Cloak is overpowered, and Fake Dumbbell's really nice. I haven't played Fake Dumbbell in a while.